A variable is known as a block of data that has a set value. So when we look at this example, we have a variable that is a, and the value that has been given is the number 5. Now, the data or the value that is given here is a numerical value, but not every time do all variables have to be numeric. We have variables that are also known as action variables or non-numeric variables. Now, to go further with this example, because we know that a equals 5, when we have the equation of 3 plus a equals 8, we know that that is to be true because 3 plus 5 is 8. Let's look at MakeCode and see how this comes together. So we have this separate example where x is the name that was given to the variable, and it has been set to equal 5. So x equals 5. When button A is pressed, x will appear on the screen. All right, so let's head over to MakeCode to see how to put all of this together. All right, what we're gonna do first is we're gonna click on variable. We're gonna make our variable. It's gonna ask you to name it. Well, we're just gonna name it x. We're going to set it first. So setting a variable just simply means that you're gonna give it that original value, but as a programmer, you want it to equal for the rest of your program. So here I'm gonna make a numeric variable, making that 5. Now, how am I gonna use it? What are we gonna do with it? Well, on button A, I want to show string of x. Notice how I didn't select show number 5. I said show string x because when the flow of control is going through the code, it's not detecting whether this is a number or not. It is simply detecting the variable itself to then show that, as seen on the screen there on the simulator microbit. Now let's talk about non-numeric variables. Here I have the following example of y is the name given to the variable for a text of hi. So one of the things that will occur in this example is that we're going to do something that's called nesting. We will see this later on in advanced coding or additional forms of programming. And when button B is pressed, because y has been set to the word hi, we will have the word hi be displayed. We're not going to delete this. We're simply going to leave that there and create a new variable. So click make a variable, name that simply y. Now we have to set it again, because this is a non-numeric variable. What we're going to do is we're going to go over to the drop down of text right here, advanced text. And notice how right here we have a bubble with the quotations. We're going to take this and put it right in and have those two circles connect. Sometimes it might get a little tricky if you put it nearby and you don't see the connecting circles. It might not click, but you want to hear for that click sound. Or you can see the yellow outline and the quotations in there because we can write hi. Okay, so now I have set y to hi. And on button B, I want y to be displayed. Show the string of y. Okay, so when I do A, I have the number 5. And when I do B, I have the word hi. But when I do B and A, it says hi 5.